Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confuse. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. Breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Hot. Koldpiec Feels, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confuse. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. Breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Reporting what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Koldpiec Feels, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon. Koldpiec Feels, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confuse. From the streets to the world, keep it real, no cap. It breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Koldpiec Feels, we bringing the news. Fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Reporting what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Koldpiec Feels, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon. Koldpiec Feels, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confuse. From the streets to the world, keep it real, no cap. It breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Koldpiec Feels, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confuse. Koldpiec Feels, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon.
Hey y'all, hey, back with another video. Give me a quick second. Okay, I'm back. Y'all. So I'm back. I sound a little better. I feel a little better. As soon as I got done, thank you guys for all the get well wishes and advice on things to do, all of that good stuff. But I tried those things and it wasn't helping. And I'm the type, I don't want to go to the hospital unless I just can't bear to take any more pain. I knew that I wasn't like sick, and I felt like it was my bronchitis and an infection. And I was right, because when I got to the hospital, they brought me right back, and they gave me steroids. I had to take steroids, breathing treatment. I got an x-ray done. And then I got a cough suppressant pill and got some rest up in there. Basically, they said it was my bronchitis and that I had a respiratory infection. And that's what I told y'all. I think I had an infection, respiratory bronchitis, whatever. So they prescribed me my inhaler and also those respiratory pills as well, to take, the cough pills to take. And I literally have to stay in the house for 5 days. They said the cold makes it worse. And I think by me going to Chicago made it worse. It made it come back because it wasn't really all the way over with in the first place, because I still had that lingering cough. All of that stuff was signs of my bronchitis. I knew it because I deal with bronchitis. So yeah, I just want to give y'all an update because I know a lot of you guys were worried and wanted me to be okay. So right now, as of now, yes, I'm okay. I'm resting, but I had to come and I try to keep y'all posted with stuff. So this story right here, a 24-year-old man in Mississippi, I believe it is, took out family members. He took out 6 people. 5 of them, I believe, were related to him, or maybe all 6 of them. I'm not sure. But I've been doing my research on this case since I've been back home. Guys, I went to the hospital right after that video, and I made it back home at like about 3 something. So I wanted to get this video out to y'all because girl, y'all, I was in the hospital bed doing some research, getting content for you guys, bringing awareness to you guys, because my stuff is more than just content. It's bringing awareness about what's going on around us. If y'all read my bio, it tells y'all that. Like, I just like to let y'all know what I know. And I like to be transparent with you guys. So we're going to get into this. This is insane. And the 7-year-old right here is his niece, I believe, that he took out. But we're going to get into it. And it's crazy why he took her out. But let's get into it. Sorry, y'all. I'm steady sniffling, but y'all understand. Y'all get where I'm coming from. But let's play it.
Really looked at. If he's eligible for the death penalty, the district attorney's office is going to go for the death penalty. There's some cases just that they've got to get the worst punishment. They've got to get the worst punishment.
Heartbreak in Clay County tonight. 6 people murdered, 3 different crime scenes. A family executed in cold blood by one of their own. This is the 3rd mass shooting in Clay County since 2023 and one of Mississippi's deadliest mass shootings in recent history. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Emily Leonard. We have a lot of new information to share with you tonight. Some of it is disturbing. All of it is just heartbreaking. Let's get to the very latest information. This is the man investigators say is responsible for the violence and the bloodshed. 24-year-old Derica Moore. He's behind bars tonight, accused of murdering 6 people. 4 of Moore's victims were his own family. One of the victims was a 7-year-old girl. Moore will go before a judge in Clay County Monday. He is charged with first-degree murder, but we expect that charge to be upgraded to capital murder within the next 48 hours. We have team coverage tonight on this shooting rampage and a special edition of WTVA 9 News. Our Michelle Martin interviewed Clay County Sheriff Eddie Scott earlier today. Tanaya McQueen has an exclusive interview with the mother of one of the victims, and Wayne Herford is also in Clay County. He spoke with the members of the community about this tragedy. Let's first go to Michelle, who has all of the details on what happened Friday night.
Yeah, Emily, Sheriff Eddie Scott and his team of investigators have investigated a lot of horrible crimes over these years, but this one has to be the most disturbing case that has ever happened in this community. This is just something that investigators in the community say that they're just struggling to grasp and understand how this level of violence can happen in their own backyard. This violent rampage happened on Friday night. This all happened in several locations near West Point. The area is in the Griffith and Cedar Bluff communities. 24-year-old Derica Moore is first accused of killing 3 relatives inside of a home on David Hill Road. The victims were essentially executed, all of them shot in the head. The sheriff says Moore killed his father, Glenn Moore, his brother, Quentin Moore, and then his uncle, Willie Gewins. Moore then stole a truck and drove to another home on Blake Road. It was there, deputies say, Moore forced his way inside. The sheriff says Moore tried to sexually assault someone in that home, and then he shot and killed, allegedly, a 7-year-old girl. That girl was Moore's cousin. Moore took off traveling to a 3rd location on Siloam Griffith Road. When investigators arrived there, they found the stolen truck hidden behind the house, signs of forced entry, and then 2 more victims inside, 2 men shot in the head. The victims were identified as Barry.
Yeah, so the little girl was his cousin. This man went to 3 different locations and took family members out. Y'all heard him say his dad, his brother, and his uncle in the first location. Then he went to the second location, tried to do what he tried to do to the 7-year-old, which is his little cousin. And couldn't succeed in that, so he took her out. This is some sick shit, this is insane. Let's continue.
Shot in the head. The victims were identified as Barry Bradley and Samuel Bradley. One of them was a well-known pastor. Moore was caught and taken into custody at a roadblock. He is charged with first-degree murder. What investigators still don't know and what continues to just trouble this community is why.
This guy has not been on our radar. We have not had any reports, anything prior leading up to this. So what his state of mind was, what was going on with him, that's part of the investigation right now.
You know, this is the type of case where the death penalty is going to have to be really looked at. If he's eligible for the death penalty, the district attorney's office is going to go for the death penalty. There's some cases just that they've got to get the worst punishment. They've got to get the worst punishment. 6 people, one night, several different scenes. You've heard the allegations. They're about as bad as it gets.
Derek Moore will have a preliminary hearing on Monday in West Point. Sheriff Eddie Scott says those charges will be upgraded to capital murder. Coming up here shortly, I will be talking to Sheriff Eddie Scott live to talk about what's moving forward with this case and what is planning to get justice for the families that are involved. Live in Clay County, Michelle Martin, WT.
First of all, this man's name is Derek. Second of all, he's 24. He look way older than 24. Like, what is going on? For him to do this, I'm wondering if he already had ongoing medical conditions. Probably supposed to be on medication or something. I don't know. Because they're saying that he's randomly did this, like, just out of nowhere. And that could be true, but my opinion, something wasn't right. Something had to be going on. But let's continue.
To help her, to save her. But I couldn't. And that's weighing heavy on my heart.
As we mentioned, one of the 6 victims was a child. 7-year-old Michaela Ewan was shot in the head at that second location. The little girl's family, as you would imagine, just heartbroken. WTVA's Tanaya McQueen talked to Michaela's mother, who says part of her.
So that means her last name is Ewan, like the uncle. So this, I'm thinking it's the uncle's daughter that he took out too, because he took the uncle out and then he went and tried to sexually assault the cousin, his little cousin, which got the same name as the uncle. That's weird. Because this was other kids in that house, y'all, and the only one he went for was her. Y'all listen to this. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna continue playing it.
To help her, to save her. But I couldn't. And that's weighing heavy on my heart.
As we mentioned, one of the 6 victims was a child. 7-year-old Michaela Ewan was shot in the head at that second location. The little girl's family, as you would imagine, just heartbroken. WTVA's Tanaya McQueen talked to Michaela's mother, who says part of her died when she lost her child that night. Tanaya is live in West Point with her emotional interview.
There's just not enough words to describe the pain that LaShonda Gewins must be dealing with. Little Michaela was so happy, so bright, and full of so much joy, and she brought so much life into their home. And now this family is left to deal with a loss that no one can understand. Now, LaShonda Gewins was actually at that home when everything happened. They live on Blake Road. It was a place the family felt safe. It was their sanctuary, but that peace was shattered just last night. Now, LaShonda's cousin, Derek Moore, is accused of murdering her daughter. LaShonda says she actually saw her child die right in front of her other 2 children. A heartbreak no mother should ever have to experience.
I can't help but to feel like, I could have did more. But I tried to do all I, can to help her, to save her. But I couldn't. And that's weighing heavy on my heart because, it might have been more. What if I did this and what if I did that? It would have been, a better outcome. But I just don't know. I tried.
Okay, so the mother to the 70-year-old is his cousin, which makes the little girl his cousin, I believe, if I got it right. So that's why the little girl is his cousin, because the two are cousins. But this is crazy. So maybe the mother to her is the mother to is the daughter to the uncle or something of that nature. I don't know. But I'm still doing my research on this, guys, because this just came on my radar. But I wanted to bring it to y'all and see if this would be something y'all would like to get into as well. It ain't gonna take from Meek's case, trust me. But this is something else we can work on.
The family is now focused on remembering and honoring little Michaela's life. They're asking for prayers tonight as they deal with this unimaginable heartbreak. Tonight at 10, I'll share more of this emotional interview, and I'll talk to the little girl's grandfather, and I'll have how he now has to hold this family all together after this unimaginable loss. Live in Clay County tonight.
Okay, well, yep. So no, the uncle that he killed is not the little girl's mom. Dad is not her dad, so which is not his granddaughter. So this is just a family lineage of things. I gotta figure out how everybody is related, but I know the little girl is his cousin through her mother. Her mother is Derica's, the defendant's cousin. So I do know that part. He unalived his brother, his dad, and his uncle. And it was two other people at a different location too.
Alex Perche is tracking this story for us. Alex, what do we know about how this all unfolded?
Well, I can tell you that investigators there in Clark County, Mississippi, are saying that this is one of the worst mass shootings in state history. What we're learning is that 24-year-old Derica Moore is their suspect. They say that last night around 7 p.m., they first got the first 911 call. They say that Moore allegedly shot his father, Glenn, his older brother, Quentin, and then also his uncle, before stealing his brother's truck, driving over to another home where they say that he tried to sexually assault a 7-year-old before killing that young girl, and then left to another home where they say he shot and killed 2 brothers. Again, I mean, this is fast developing. They're saying these details are still kind of coming in. They don't know a motive right now, but they say that he was apprehended without incident at a checkpoint that they had set up for public safety around that area. But earlier today, we heard from the district attorney, who again said that this is one of the worst crimes he's ever seen. Take a listen.
There's some cases just that they've got to get the worst punishment. They've got to get the worst punishment. If he's eligible, we're going to go for the death penalty.
Yeah, and I mean, you hear it there, but just to put this in context, we track a lot of this stuff through the Gun Violence Archive, and so far, thus far in 2026, this is the deadliest mass shooting in America.
Wow, just startling details there, Alex Perche. Thank you.
Have you heard about?
Okay, so the last residence he went to, they saying he unalived 2 brothers. Well, something I write here, because they're saying it's 6 people he unalived, but that would make it 7, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this photo, and then 2 at another residence. 3, no, that's 6. I don't know. Maybe they got one of the other people in this photo, because it was his dad, his uncle, his brother at the first resident. Then he went to the second resident, which is the little girl. And then the last residence was 2 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hold on, guys. 3. His dad, uncle, and brother at one residence. The little girl at the second residence. And 2 people at the other one. So yeah, that is 6 people. Child. I wonder who is the 2 brothers to him. Are they related to him, or just random somebody, friends of the family or something? But I'm going through this like this because this is something we can work on together and figure out. I'm going to go back and do my research even more. Like I said, this came on my radar when I was laying in the hospital bed, And so I just started getting what I can so I could bring it to y'all attention. So let's keep going.
Okay, so let me get this straight. This man here, 24-year-old.
I'm going to play that one last, but I want to read what the little girl mom posted. But y'all, I ain't going to lie. The little girl mom, she threw me off because when I went to her page, scrolling, I seen this post. But then I see that she's posted other things that has to do with what happened. But she got it on subscriber mode only. And when you click on it, you have to pay to be a subscriber. Why would you do that when this is like just happening? This just happened on Friday. That kind of blew me. But this is what she wrote. I'm finally getting enough strength to even make this post. I never thought I would be going through this or even making funeral arrangements for one of my children, especially my baby girl. I have so many questions and so many things I don't understand. My heart is shattered into pieces and I'm hurting, but Kyla brought so much joy to my life and so many others. She was the sweetest girl in the world, and I am not okay. But I know a God that's going to strengthen us through all of this. I've seen all the calls, texts, inboxes, and they are greatly appreciated. Please keep the prayers coming because we most definitely need them. Please give me time to process all of this and continue to pray for my family. Rest well, my sweet girl. And that's not me like taking a jab at the mom or nothing like that. It's just that I look at things different from other people, and that just kind of threw a red flag to me. Like, I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me.
Okay, so let me get this straight. This man here, 24-year-old Derricka Moore, went on a shooting spree in Mississippi, killing 6 people across 3 separate locations. Some of these people were his family members. At the first location, he killed his father, his uncle, and his brother, stole his brother's truck from that home, drove to another home where he attempted sexual battery. He killed a 7-year-old girl at that home. They thought it was another child that might have been shot because it was a weapon stuck to the side of another child's head. Now, the 7-year-old girl that he killed, that was his cousin's daughter. He then gets back in that stolen vehicle, drives to another location in western Clay County. That location was the pastor's home, the pastor to the church where the Moore family goes. He murdered the pastor and another individual at that home. They finally caught him because he ditched that vehicle that he had at first. He picked up another vehicle from the pastor's home, so they ended up taking this man into custody. At first, they were trying to get him with first-degree murder, but they are upgrading that to capital murder, and the death penalty is definitely on the table. Let me know if you guys heard about this. Do not forget to like, follow, and share for more news stories, and thank you for watching.
Okay, so the last residence was the pastor to the family's church. So I take it that he was going specifically for that pastor, and by that other person being there was just casualty. Like, that's what I get from it. So it's reasons why he did what he did, not justifying it, but I'm saying in his mind, it's a reason why he did what he did to these certain people. Because if y'all notice, he didn't unalive the little girl's mother or those other kids that was in that house. It's something in his head that's telling him that these certain people are the ones that need to go. Not justifying what he did or giving him a way out. But this is what I'm saying, like, mental illness is really a thing. This is sad, unfortunate, and it should have never happened. But I'm going to continue to research on this. You guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Koldpiec is resting. I am trying to get back right, especially before February 3rd, because I'm going back to Chicago to the court hearing. And I'll be giving you guys content, giving you guys videos periodically. Don't worry, I got this. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm out. Bye.
From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. Breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Yeah. Fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Reporting what's real, we ain't chasing fact. Koldpiec TV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon. Koldpiec TV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. Breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Yeah. Fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Reporting what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Koldpiec TV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon.